Hello, we're back. This is the returning and what's gonna come. So I haven't made one of these videos in like 5 months, so we're doing a new one. What we're doing, in case you haven't been paying attention, I'll put a link, put a card above that shows you what I was training for. I was doing a training for a marathon and competing in powerlifting at the same time. Didn't really go the best either way. I finished my marathon, I got 5 hours and 4 minutes. I wanted to get sub 5 hours. I totaled less than like 1,300 pounds in a powerlifting meet, which is pretty subpar for me. So overall, that dualistic training methodology, while it worked, wasn't the best thing that I've ever accomplished or that I actually wanted to accomplish. So it can be done, but I think it's more important that you either hyper focus and do both and take everything extremely seriously, like make sure you're getting your rest, make sure you're getting your nutrition, make sure you're hydrating, or just dive deep into one. And currently that's what we're going to do. We're diving deep into one. If you don't know, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram. It's probably linked in the bio. I won in December, or end of November, I won the Garage Gym Competition Grand Prize, which was a year of Juggernaut training AI, and I also won a free rack. It hasn't gotten here yet. It's supposed to be here. It's in my city. It's just not here yet. And I also won a bunch of clothing and stuff like that, which I'll be wearing probably in the next couple of videos. And I think I'm actually wearing it in some of the training clips that I'm going to be putting into this video. But yeah, so I decided to take that pretty seriously. It's pretty freaking awesome. I feel very grateful that I won that, but I'm going to take the training very seriously, and I decided to sign up for a powerlifting meet. I signed up for a powerlifting meet in May in my local town, and I realized that all I have to do is hit a total, like a squat, bench, and deadlift, and I can qualify for nationals. And since I'm taking this year very seriously, I got my diet in check, which we'll talk about. I got my training in check because it's getting programmed for me. I decided to run it and just sign up for nationals. So this is for the first video in an 18-week long video series, which is gonna be my road to the nationals as a vegan powerlifter. It's pretty exciting. I'm pretty excited. I feel like training's going really well. This week is the first official week of training. I've done 6 weeks transitioning from a marathon trainer to a full powerlifter again. But this was the first week. It's pretty fun, this training, the program app for the Juggernaut AI. There's tons of other reviewers out there. I'm going to do a review video for sure at the end of my training cycle once I get up to the meet. But like, for example, this week, if we look back at the training, let's just start with the whole week. So the app itself is really dope. It like shows you like what your volume is and your intensity is going to be, and then it says this day's active. I haven't closed it, but I'll close it soon. And then it shows you like when you click on a day, it'll show you the overview and like what you achieved and everything, but then it'll tell you what to do, and it gives you it's based on RPE, which is rate of perceived exertion, something I'm not really that comfortable with. I don't really care for it. I like hard numbers, I like hard data, I like percentages. But I think with RPE and doing the 6-week transitional period from marathon training over to this type of powerlifting, it has shown that it's like auto-regulating. So you can be like, oh, today, this is how I've been taking it at least. Today, this feels like an RPE 6. Now, is it an RPE 6 globally over the whole year? I don't know, but as of today, it feels like that. So the training's really fun. For example, on Monday, we worked up to competition squat. So I put on briefs for that. We hit 185 kilos for a set of 4. Let me double check those. Can you review these? Oh, you can. Yeah, so we worked up to 175 kilos for a set of 4. It was extremely easy. I did wear briefs. I wore my lightest briefs that I have. The video should be playing right now. And it was pretty easy overall. Then we did some bench, and squat feels really good. No complaints on squats at all for me, like in the last week. Then on day 2 this week, what our main lift was competition bench. It was like dumb light. It was 80 kilograms, which is about 180 pounds-ish, 188 pounds. And then I ended up working up to a top set of 87.5 kilograms. I believe I have that recorded. If I don't, then that's fine. 87.5 kilograms, about 197, pretty easy for a set of 5 for me. Then the rest of that day was just upper body stuff. You know, it's one thing is that I've been able to hit dips really easily now. Back when I was training for my marathon, I wasn't really in the best lifting shape, and so anytime I was doing body weight movements like dips and chin-ups and pull-ups, it just didn't feel strong. But I was hitting sets of 15 on dips, and it was easy, and I could tell that doing this type of training, having somebody program it, even though it's a robot, even though it's just an algorithm, even though it's just like, oh, do this, then this equation happens, and then you get these results. It's actually been beneficial for me because I don't have to think. I can just go in and be like, okay, this is the training that I'm going to be doing. So I really enjoy that aspect of it. On day 3, it was competition deadlift. So that was deadlift off the floor. I put briefs on again. I put the lightest briefs on. I'm going to train in briefs probably the whole time. I will do a whole video explaining what single ply is if you don't know what that is. It's essentially just wearing like canvas singlet. It's really simple, but I'll explain it to you guys on a different video. But I worked up to 187.5 times for sets of 4, and 187.5, that's like just over 400, like 420, something like that. It was pretty easy. I said it was RP6, so here's a video clip of it. It's pretty easy, as you saw. One good thing is that I've been doing a lot of reverse hyper. I've been doing a lot of abs. Reverse hyper is a machine invented by Louis Simmons. If you don't know, it's really good for the spinal erectors, spine health, glutes. It just builds the posterior chain like crazy. It's blown my stuff up in a good way. Day 4, which for me was yesterday, that was heavy dumbbell bench and block pulls. So block pulls I did raw with a deadlift bar. Now I'm competing in Powerlifting America, and Powerlifting America is essentially the USAPL, which is the IPF. If these words don't make sense to you, they're powerlifting federations. Think of them as akin to like the Premier League and like the MLS, right? They have different federations. In the IPF, who I'm competing under, Powerlifting America, they don't use a deadlift bar, so I've been having to do all my training deadlift, my competition deadlifts, I do them with a stiff bar, which is my powerlifting bar, my bench bar, my squat bar. It's an Ohio deadlift bar by Rogue. I've had it for probably like 6 years, great bar. But from now on, I've decided mentally that all block pulls throughout my whole entire training cycle, I'm gonna be doing raw and with a deadlift bar. The reason for this is it's gonna give me extreme amounts of overshooting, so I'll be able to handle like much heavier weights, and I think that this is going to build my confidence, and B, it's just going to get my top end strongest. And in single ply, you really need your lockout to be your strongest because the gear helps the most off the floor. So that was really like a good mental barrier for me. It said I was supposed to do up to 197 kilograms, but I was like, dude, we're here, send it to 200. I don't know if I have a video for that. I didn't press record on the camera, but I might be able to get it. So if I have it, I'll put it in right there. Then today was a chill day, but if you follow me, like I said, on Instagram, I worked up to 100 kilograms on bench for a set of 5. I paused the last rep. It was really easy. I put it as an RP6. I felt like I had at least 4 more reps in me. My bench is blowing up. It feels really good. Very happy with the bench, honestly. That's probably the biggest thing I've seen throughout this 6-week training block transitioning into my new strength training block is that my bench is blowing up. And I think it has to do with the frequency of the amount of benching I'm doing. I'm benching 3 times a week, and I've never benched this much before. And it's making my upper body feel really good. I have no pain. I'm able to handle the volume. I'm able to handle the intensity, and I'm actually seeing growth from it, so it's pretty awesome. So that's been training for the week. I'm very excited. I'm really, really excited. I feel like this training program is going to be crazy. I've also have to cut weight. I currently weigh like 98 kilograms, which is about 116, or no, I'm sorry, like 216, 217. And I got to get down to 93 kilograms for the competition that I'm in. So like I said, that's 18 weeks. I got to lose 15 pounds. It's about a pound a week, give or take. It's not that bad. All I'm having to do is just be more conscious of the protein that I'm getting. I just make sure that I'm eating a lot of it because I'm trying to get around 180 to 200 grams of protein per day. I am having 2 protein shakes a day. I don't feel like that's that big of a deal. Even people that are omnivores do that. I'm eating a lot of like beans, and I'm also eating a lot of fake meat, and I don't really have an issue with it. Some people may think that that's horrible, but I think it's fine and it tastes good, and it's better for me mentally, because I am vegan and I don't believe in needing to kill animals for protein. I will do a day in the eating video next week or the week after, because next week is my birthday, so I might just do a fun video next week that recaps all the lifts. That's a real quick one. And also maybe some like footage of me playing disc golf or something fun, because I'm supposed to go play disc golf on my birthday if the weather's not snowing. It's currently snowing where I live, so it's pretty crazy. It's really beautiful though. The snow's the best. You can tell I'm wearing my Moments of Triumph Destiny shirt. I'm trying to grind it out for this season so I can get this season shirt and also maybe the Triumph. So if you play Destiny, add your boy. Make sure you follow me on PlayStation, or add me on PlayStation if you want to play Destiny, or Bungie. I'll put my Bungie ID somewhere. If you put it in the comments, what's your Bungie ID, I'll put it up there. I'll probably be streaming again here soon on Monday. Every Monday I'm going to be streaming, so make sure you're following me on Twitch. There'll be a link for that in the description. My capture card's kind of broken right now, so I have to play PC games, so it's not the most fun, but we'll probably play Fall Guys this week or something, and I'll just have an open party if viewers want to play. This drink right here, this is Spindrift. It's not LaCroix brand, but it's a sparkling water, and it has brewed tea and real lemon. It's literally S tier. I know I've been saying that I'm going to make a LaCroix video, so if you've made it this far, if you drop a like on this video, if I get over 10 likes, which would be the most liked video I ever have, then I will make a LaCroix tier ranking live stream that I just put it into a video. I'll do it if we get 10 likes. I feel like 10 likes is really easy to get, so if you made it this far, please drop a like. Now with all that said, it's Sunday. I'm going to go play Destiny. Hopefully you have a great one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Adios.